Today is our last chance to make the playoffs here in our 4th season. Now we have to face Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett, and the New York Knicks, who we've faced a couple of times this year already. But going into this game, a lot of changes coming to your lineup and your game plan. I took some notes from the comment section last episode and thought to myself, well, I guess they're right this time around. Let's adjust the lineup and give minutes to a lot of other players. Spread them out. Make sure nobody's out there tired. Jovanovic is healthy now, as we saw last episode, so I feel comfortable bumping him up to 30 minutes a game. He was at 35 when he was hurt, which was clearly not helping him out. But we're going to go with him for 30 minutes when Kispert and Boyd will get 25 each as starters. And you're seeing that aside from the start of the first and second halves and the end of the game, Yovi and Boyd won't be on the court at the same time at all, except for, of course, the first 6 minutes of each half and the last 6 of the fourth quarter. So hopefully that will allow us to have Jovanovic be the main scorer when he's out there on the court. And then when Boyd comes out there, maybe he's the go-to guy. Who knows? But we're also going to bring Webb, Liddell, and Grimes off the bench at 20 plus minutes each. And we're also going to give Cole Anthony 18 minutes off the bench in place of Jovanovic whenever he's taking a rest. And then we're going to give Steve Ray some playing time as well. So he and Grimes will mostly split the backup shooting guard duties, but you'll see them play, or you'll see Grimes play small forward some a little bit too. But that's pretty much it. I don't have any other changes here. We're going to let Duren play the 34 minutes that he's used to. We're going to give Chris Murray a little bit more than Kispert and Boyd, but I feel comfortable doing that. I think it makes sense with what you guys were saying last episode. And this is our last chance. So let's make this one count. I'm going to make adjustments in game as the game goes on if we need to, if I'm not liking what I'm seeing. But it's a pretty good team that we're facing. It's going to be hard to guard Brunson, Derek White, Barrett, and potentially even Julius Randle. But I think we can do it. They definitely don't have as good of a team as the Wizards do, in my opinion. So let's take them down. And we're going to be back home at Atlantic Arena for this matchup as well. We've got home court advantage. Got to make this one count. We could put ourselves in the playoffs for the first time in this franchise. Brunson's first shot is up and in there, as if Yovi was not even there on him. Duren has it poked out, and we turn the ball over on our first possession. Cannot be doing that this early on. We saw this exact same thing unfold on the first 2 possessions of the Wizards game. Brunson finds Reed out of a shot. He's wide open. Duren just not bothering to contest that shot. Boyd rounds a screen in the paint over White. Got it, plus the foul. Good to see Boyd score early on and also draw an early foul on one of their best defenders. Free throw is up and in. Neptunes have their first lead, 3-2. Now, I definitely don't think that Yovi will guard Brunson very well. So if it's not going to happen, or it's looking pretty bad, then I will probably switch Kispert onto him instead. But to be honest, I'm just going to see how it goes first before I make any changes. Boyd's open for 3. Duren found him, and it's in there. Boyd's got all of our 6 points. Let's go. Brunson hands off to Reed. Mismatch after the screen. Reed, though, is stripped by Jovanovic. Big play on defense to avoid the bucket. Up ahead to Murray. Good pass up ahead. Defense to offense. That was all DJ. Brunson over Yovi. Can't knock it down from the elbow. Jovanovic pulls the trigger from deep. And we're off to a great start. So a quick 9-point lead for us, and out of a timeout, the Knicks failed to respond and stop the run. Jovanovic, same spot as last time, absolute money again. A 14-2 lead. Did you expect this? I did not. They're going to get to Barrett down low. He's got Boyd on him, and he missed. Good job on defense. Just a bad miss from Barrett, I think, but nice to see Boyd at least get a hand up. Now he wants to attack Barrett. It looks like no, he passes out. We lob it for Duren instead over the top of Reed, and Murray with a great pass over his fingertips. We have not missed a shot, 6 for 6. Brunson's trying to get inside. Jovanovic trying to ward him off. White's got it now. Shot clock counting down. They got to find something here. Reynolds going to pull the trigger off the screen. And the shot's in there this time. We knew that was coming too. Boyd gets the handoff. Can't move downhill, but he'll find Duren there instead. Now Brunson flares out. Has a screen. Downhill. Blocked by Jalen Duren. Great help defense. Up ahead of Jovanovic. He attacks the paint. That one's blocked right back by Randall. And the Knicks bring it back up. There's a mismatch now. They see it. They're going to get Reed down low. Yep, here we go. Kispert almost stole it. He comes to double. Brunson's open for the triple. And it's good. Now Yovi attacks Brunson. Shakes him off and scores through the contact. We still have yet to miss a shot. Besides the block, I guess. But every other shot has gone in. Air it down low, though, over Boyd. Missed again. Saw him miss that same shot a couple minutes ago. Kispert into a three. Missed it. That's not one of his best ones. Eyeball screen. Brunson's got a free path as Murray just not sure what he thought he was doing there. Jovanovic on the move. Can't hit the midi. And Barrett pulls it down. Knicks trying to pull this game back within a single-digit score line. But the first 6 minutes are gone here in the first quarter. Another mismatch down low. This is twice now. Barrett on Jovanovic. Help comes. He finds Reed wide open. And it's good. How is it so often that Jovanovic is mismatched on somebody else? Jovanovic wide open. He'll get inside the floater. How do you miss that, man? What? Yeah, why you shoot it like that? That was weird. Brunson. Mid-range jumper. Got it. It closed it back within 6. Brunson's got 9 already. 4 for 6. The rest of the team has 5. Do we already have to make a defensive change here? Murray waits for the screen from Duren. Takes it. Spins and misses the shot. Gets it back and misses the putback. Those are both bad shots. Brunson immediately flies by Jovanovic. Hits the shot on the move. What is this? I guess I got to switch him off. I guess I just have to. Has Derek White even touched the ball? Like, I guess not. We'll put DJ on him, and we're going to put Kispert on Brunson. Well, we call timeout right afterwards. So, Yobi checks out. Grimes comes in. Might put Grimes on Brunson here instead as Jalen Duren scores, but it's not going to stop this Knicks run. 14-6 in the last 4 minutes. Need some stops here. Brunson blows by Kispert. Help comes. How did he score that? Who is going to be able to guard this guy? He's already got 13 points. Grimes to Kispert. The charity stripe, but he lost the ball. Another turnover. We can't be doing this right now, man. Reed, easy layup. It's back to a one-score game since our run, pretty much. Kispert's got to do better here with the ball, man. He had 7 turnovers last game. We all know about that. Cannot be doing the same thing here. I'm pretty sure we have forced no turnovers from them so far. They've just taken care of the ball very well. Cole Anthony, splash, big shot. Brunson crosses, wide open 3. Well, they finally took Brunson out of the game, and we got Duren wide open at the rim, the assist to Grimes. Randall trying to get busy on Liddell. Takes him down low, trying to get physical, and then he lost the ball. New York still retains possession. Now we got Steve Ray trying to lock down RJ Barrett, and he's going to let this shot clock wind down for a bad shot. Good defense on him. Barrett is... maybe he's still scoreless. I think he is. Well, Anthony cannot shake clay ball, but he'll still score. Barrett trying to take on Ray again, spinning and firing. Another back iron shot. Couple of good stops there by Steve Brake, and the backups get us back into another run here to end this first quarter. All right, Ray, we got to pass the ball here, man. Shot clock's winding down. How does it come to this? How does it come to a contested shot that we get lucky on a foul call for? That's not what it should take to score, man. Can't hold the ball for 20 seconds on the shot clock. Just can't. First free throw is in there, though. Trying to ease Grimes back in. Not trying to give him, too many minutes. I get he's got, 21 or so. But he's got to show me more to get more playing time. And he's still going to be probably a part of this team next year. So this is a big game for him, not just us as a team. Now Josh Hart's got a screen. Fires on the move. Tough shot. No, how does Randall get that board? Liddell's got to box out better there. Now they got Clay Ball for three. He missed it. Lucky break. Webb has Ray wide open behind him. There he is. Open triple. Got it. We've been hot from downtown, and it's made a big difference in this first quarter. Our lead extends back to double digits with Brunson off the bench, or on the bench, rather. Randall lobs it, and it's snatched by Ray to end the quarter. 34-23. Oh my God, he made that, but it won't count. Steve Ray is on something. Well, the first quarter went pretty well for us. Besides Jalen Brunson, doing the vast majority of his team's damage. If we can just lock his teammates down and not allow him to get other guys involved, I'm not opposed to just letting him score, because he won't score every time, but he'll score a lot. But you're never going to have a guy win a game all by himself. So if you can lock that down his teammates, I can see us winning this ball game, but it's only one quarter gone. And still a lot to play. We know how these first halves have gone recently for us, so got to do better in the second half mainly. But a nice bucket here to open the scoring in the second quarter. And that was one of Chris Murray's first buckets. He had a dunk in the first quarter, but back on the board here. Josh Hart steps out of bounds. Liddell, good job to ward him off. And then Webb lost the ball on the other end, man. What are these turnovers? Come on. It's like every game we do the same kind of thing. We just either, dribble it right into somebody else that's not on our team, or we throw it right to them. These turnovers are just way too stupid, honestly, for me to not feel bad about them. Wide open three for Jovanovic, though, and he's got it. He's been really good here in the first half. He's up to 11. Randall attacks Murray, bucket and foul. Free throw coming up. Randall's been a couple of plays by himself, but not a whole lot to talk about for him. Free throw is good to cap off that three-point play. Derek White's back in there for New York. We got it up by 11. Grimes left open, misses his first jumper, I want to say that was. Here comes a screen. White, though, locked up by Grimes. Good defense. But White finishes through it. Murray behind the arc. Absolute money. Another assist to Grimes. Love seeing Chris Murray get more involved here, especially when we do have both star players playing it in this game. That means that we can probably rely on him to be, a pretty decent scoring piece next year as well, in a bigger role. But Randall is catching fire here in the second quarter. Gonna get Jovanovic moving off ball here. Open shot on the money. Ball uses the screen. Got the switch to Grimes, but Murray gets back to Randall on defense and forces the miss. One of the big reasons why I wanted to change the rotation minutes a little bit was because I think I had just too many long stretches out there for too many players. I think I had like 4 to 5 different players, Yovi and Boyd both included, but they had like 8-9 minute stretches on the court straight, which is not going to be good for their stamina. So that is one of the big things that I wanted to change, was giving the guys more breaks, giving maybe 5 minutes of action straight, and then having a breather of like 3 to 4 minutes and then back in there for another 5 to 6. But that's kind of the goal there, and we'll just keep guys fresh the entire game. Grimes left open again, but his threes are not falling here in this first half. Both ones he has taken have been pretty open too. White squares himself up and cans one, and we have to call timeout. Out of the timeout, we go to Jovanovic, and his shot is off the mark. I think Clay Ball really came in there and made Jovi a little bit rattled on that shot attempt. We're trying to get this game back within a couple of buckets here. Randall's double team to get back out to Ball. We get back on defense, but we gave Randall a bit too much space on that shot, but he still missed it. Grimes. Jovanovic, same play as last time, and the shot's off again. And we can't grab any offensive boards right now. Eyeball screen for Derek White. He gets downhill and draws a foul immediately. It's the second on Chris Murray. More free throws for the Knicks. First one is in there. Still have yet to see Brunson since he was taken out in that first quarter. We'll be checking in here soon probably. Grimes to Liddell, and he almost threw it away. Gets to Duran somehow, and he will finish the play. He's got 10 now. Lead back up to 8. There's Brunson walking back to their scorers table. They got Clay Ball back door, and there it is. Grimes hands off to Liddell. He thought about it, but thankfully he did and not shoot it. Murray finds an open shot, but can't cash in. How is this happening? They got Randall and Jovanovic, and it always leads to an open three. Thank God Derek White just completely bricked it. But we got to avoid that because we haven't done that one single time in this game. They didn't let 3 or 4 times already here in the first half alone. Still half of the quarter left too. Jovanovic, not this time either. How about you stop shooting when you got a guy right next to you, man? It's 5 for 12 now after 4 straight misses. And they got another mismatch. Randall on Grimes. How is it every time down the court? At least Duran got a steal. They've been terrible at actually scoring off those, but my God. If we can avoid that, we can just avoid that whole situation altogether. Now we're just milking the shot clock for no reason. How are we starting a play with 3 seconds left? This can't be a good play. It can't. Stop doing that. Pass the freaking ball. They find Barrett at the rim. 4-point game. Mac Boyd finally checks back in for your Neptunes and misses his first shot on the court. And that wasn't a good one either. Let's just stop taking these contested shots. Just seriously, just stop it. Like, just play smarter. I don't know what else to say. Every time we go on a run, they answer right back with one of their own, and now we're going to let them back in this game. Green scores over Ray off another mismatch. It's 46-44. I'm going to call timeout here if we don't score on this next possession because this can't stand. You just can't do this kind of thing. Although Anthony does score. Nice cut. We're still shooting over, 53%, but got to get some stops here. And they got Brunson back in, which is going to be bad news for us. He immediately wants to attack Cole Anthony. They're doing a good job of staying up front. They make him pass the ball here. Good job. And he still got it. Come on. You can't be serious, dude. Screen for Anthony. He fires and hits it. Another open shot for Brunson. He finally missed a shot. His first miss since, I don't know when, like the first 2 minutes of the entire game, probably. Boyd rounds a screen in the paint and finally hits one. Another screen for Brunson. Duran blocks it out of bounds right to the bench. Great job. Looney inbounds to Brunson. He attacks, and he's blocked again. They get it back. Can we just get the ball back off this block? Or one of these blocks? Brunson still scores in this possession. I'm going to freaking lose it. There's no way. We just blocked him twice, and he still scores. You cannot be serious, dude. He's got, what, like 20 now or more? Boyd fires. Good look. Another one. They're going to get Kevon Looney backing down Duran here. Is that what they want? Is that what you want? Terrible idea. But do it again, why don't you? Anthony trying to shake off Brunson. He does, but then he just completely whips on the play. Like on the shot, that was a good dribble move. Then he just missed the shot. 6-point game. Brunson gets inside. Easy bucket. He's got half their points. 22 of their 50. High ball screen for Anthony. Back to Liddell. He's going to fire. And he's got it despite Lyles right there in his mouth. This first half has gone very similar to that first half against the Wizards. Like, the score is almost exactly what it was in that last game. Not sure what that means for us, but hoping for a better second half. Brunson misses again, finally. And somebody's down for him. Attacked it. It's Barrett who's down and hurts. We got 4 on 5. Just somebody get open. They've only got 4 defenders. How do we not convert on that? You have 4 on 5, Anthony. How? That's for free bucket to end the half. I can't believe we just completely screwed that up. How did Barrett get hurt off that? It's the softest thing ever. God, man, I really don't know how you don't convert on a 5 on 4. How? And then you allow a bucket like that. He's got 24. Somebody else play some defense. Like, nobody can guard this dude. I have to put Mac Boyd on him. Christ almighty. At least Anthony with a quick bucket to end the game. Or not the game. I'm all over the place. The half. It's 58-52. All right, so before we start, a couple of halftime adjustments here. I think on these screens, it's better for us to go over and then have whoever catch the hedge to prevent both the three-point shot and the pass over the top. So we're going to try and catch the hedge on these and let the guards catch up to maybe just stop Brunson from scoring off of these screens, or at least on the jump shots. And then off ball, we're going to have switch guards off ball, so hopefully we can do better there, but with everything else, going to leave it as is for now. But here we go, the second half begins, and they got Josh Hart out there right now in place of RJ Barrett, so Barrett might be out for the game if he's not going to come back after halftime. Boyd, though, hits a tough 3 to start the half, just what the doctor ordered. We shot 57% in that first half, and I don't think that is a sustainable number, so we have to play some better defense in this half if we're going to come out on top. We cannot let them shoot better than us in these last 2 quarters. As Naz Reid, with a bad screen, we get it back. We'll find something here. It's Boyd, another 3 with space, but back iron this time. Not a bad look, had some good space for it. Now they got a mismatch down low. How? How did this happen so easily? I have to know. Boyd can't. How did Reynolds score that? Excuse me? Excuse me. What am I watching here? I need to see exactly how this is happening so often. It's like every other play. How is there a mismatch here? What happened? What led to this? On a simple missed shot, they bring up casually in transition. Why is Boyd picking up Julius Randle immediately? Why? Or Yovi? Why is Yovi picking up Randle immediately? Boyd immediately picks up Brunson. That's not the game plan, dude. I'm going to have to make another just to change here because this is too much for me. This cannot be happening. Defensive game plan. Brunson, I want Kispert, and I want him to stay attached. Where is he? Always. Let's do only on screens. Stay attached. And then... No. Actually, I'm pretty sure it needs to be always. Just do always so it just doesn't happen again. And on Julius Randle, I want Chris Murray. I don't understand how hard this is. That does not fix it. I don't know what will. Boyd, though, has a bucket at the rim. The assist goes to Jovanovic. We've already got 20 assists on the day. We average 25 a game. We're going to shatter that one here in this game. At least I hope. Derek White gets downhill but kicks it back out. We got Kispert guarding Brunson. He's a physical player, but Brunson is got some finesse moves on him. He shakes off Kispert, uses the screen. It's impossible to do this. It's impossible to play defense on him. I thought we could. I thought he was guardable. Apparently freaking not. This is crazy. 26 points in 17 minutes. Kill me now. At least Duran drew a foul. First free throw is in there. Not expecting a 2-for-2 stint here, but he does. Knock down both. Okay, I was wrong. Brunson just completely torched Kispert. Who am I supposed to put out there? Who? Nobody can cover him. I can't put in Grimes, who's shooting 38% this season. Jovanovic inside draws the foul. The second one on Hart. More free throws for us. And Yobi misses the first one. We've got to be good here at the line. He goes 0 for 2. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You're an 80% free throw shooter this season, and you go 0 for 2 in the most important game of the season. We cannot have that. We can't. Brunson stops. Hands off to Reed. They're going to get it back in Brunson's hands, aren't they? They go to Reed instead. He's wide open for 3, but lucky miss for us. Still up by 7. Only 3 minutes in the quarter gone. Boyd finds Duran on the roll. Nice layup. Here we go. ISO on Kispert again, and Brunson scores easily. He's got 30. Jovanovic blocked by White. Duran cleans it up and finds Boyd in the corner. Wide open 3. Money! He's been good in this game. Okay, you know what? Before this play even happens, I know it's not going to matter for this one, but I have to just change this. I have to put Boyd on Brunson instead because nothing else is working. Boyd instead. We're going to switch. Kispert to who else? Josh Hart. We're going to switch Kispert to Josh Hart and see if Boyd can lock down Brunson. But here we go. We're about to jump in and see Kispert once again get cooked. Brunson just running around out there. He hands it off. Honestly, let Derek White shoot this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Handoff coming. It's to Kispert. Mismatch on Brunson. He's fouled. More free throws. Kispert better hit both. You better hit both, pal. First one, perfect. He's only taken like, what, 1-3 so far today? Need more looks for him from downtown. Simply put. But 12-point lead again. 72-60. 7.5 to go here in the third quarter. Randall takes a bad shot with Murray right there at his face. Hand off to Boyd. He gets downhill into a shot. He's been good these last several minutes. I think he's surpassed Yobi now for a lead scorer. Here we go, and immediately Brunson just he just cans a 3. First play with Boyle on him, he just finds a wide open shot for himself. Holy crap. You might have to switch on those, but they're mostly setting these screens with centers, and if you switch, then you have a mismatch. So you just that's one of the big problems with doing that. They're going to double Boyd. He finds Duren. Kispert's wide open. Nobody saw him. Come on, man. He was in the corner the entire time. He even cut towards the basket, and Boyd just couldn't see him. How does Duren not see him either? Not even being double teamed. Man. Oh, well. Knicks back with it. Shot clock counting down for Josh Hart. He finds Reed. He has to fire. And he hits it. Duren put a hand in his face. It's the end of the shot clock. You know he has to shoot. Some of these defensive plays, man, are just driving me insane. It's just simple things. Just simple basketball IQ. Knowing, you know, where the shot clock is. Knowing your mismatch. Knowing who's on you. We just haven't been there very good at all on defense, frankly. But Boyd's got 22. He's 9 for 11. He's been fantastic on the offensive end. Now we got Brunson against Yovi again. How? This is not the matchup. I said stay attached. At least he missed the jumper. I guess it's just not possible for us to do anything on Brunson, not even get the right matchup on him. Yovi's quick shot is off, and he hasn't been very good since halfway through that second quarter. Now we got Yovi on Reed down low. Where are my big men? And we still have had approximately 0 mismatches, but like 10 turnovers. Anthony threw it right to him. Bucket and foul on the other end. It's the same thing every time. God damn it, dude. You go on a run. You miss a couple of shots. You turn the ball over. You don't play defense. Now it's back within 5, just like that. How, man? This is the third time already in this game where it's happened. Every quarter, pretty much. There's one for Webb. Randall now fouled by Webb. Free throws coming up for New York. Man, this is just... Put together a couple of stops, people. Just a couple of stops in a row. It's infuriating. And then once you think you have a stop, you actually just foul the person instead. Free throws for Randall, both in there. Still a 5-point game. High screen for Anthony, top of the key. Back over the top to Webb. And he's fouled, but I guess he can't get the M1, can he? First free throw, good. Second free throw, missed it. Once again, the free throws giving the other team a chance to get back in the game. Brunson missed it on Ray. Anthony trying to beat Clay Ball off the dribble. Tough bucket, but he got it. We got Randall sizing up Murray here and chose not to attack it. Brunson off ball. Grimes, great help. Great job. Now a screen from Reed. Brunson has to shoot over Webb. I thought that was going in. Thank God it didn't. Good job on that stop. Anthony and Grimes and Webb, all three of them played that pretty well. Now Chris Murray with a bad screen. We give it right back. Off the high screen. Randall back to Looney. He's fouled by Murray. That's already his 5th. How do you have 5 fouls? Come on. He's going to foul out before this quarter's over, probably, if he stays in there. But I wouldn't be opposed to us seeing Webb come back out there and playing a lot more in the fourth quarter if need be. Nice little shuffle pass to Webb. There's a bucket and foul for him. Tried to go for one earlier, but got it to go here. The assist from Grimes and the free throw off again. Brunson shakes off Ray. He gets back, but it's too late by that point. 35 now for Brunson. Whatever. Sure. Let the dude cook. Just play defense on everybody else. At least, you know, that's what we've been doing so far, kind of. Grimes, tough layup over Hart, but got it. His former teammate. He did that one. I also just forgot that Grimes is playing his former team right now. I didn't realize that until I just said that. We just left ball wide open. Why are you doubling Randall? Come on, man. I said stay attached. What do you not understand, Yovi? Why are you double teaming Julius freaking Randle? He's got like 15 points. Never again. Deep shot for Murray, missed it. 6-point game, a chance to close it in half for the Knicks. But it's swatted by Murray out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Brunson does check out. They bring in Timmy Gill instead. There are 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Randle pulls up and hits the three. This is going just like the last game. Just a little bit slower in terms of the Knicks trying to get back in this game. But it's the same exact thing pretty much. Grimes fires off the screen. Line drove it. I can't stand this dude shooting these threes off the screens. I can't. They never go in. They never do. It's 82-85. And they turned it over. Liddell with the steal off the bad pass. Give it to Liddell down low. Grimes. Just nailed it! You enter it wide open, dude! You can't be a real player! Whoever plays shooting guard for this team is just cursed. Just a fact of nature. Not a single player that has played there has played well for more than one game in a row. And then Grimes! You can't be serious! You absolute blockhead! Dude! It's the same as last game. You cannot be serious. Come on, that is the dumbest play of all time. They get another chance to end the quarter again. How many chances can you possibly give them, man? It's a 1-point game now. 85-84. This is sickening. Jovanovic has been absent this entire second half. Boyd has been the only just offensive player that has been consistent all game long. We need to get other guys involved who can score. Because frankly put, we're going to lose if we don't. We cannot let Mac Boyd do all the scoring for us, and he's only going to be in there for the last 6 minutes. So, Yovi, Webb, Grimes, just everybody else besides Boyd, step the fuck up. There's a stop right there, but God almighty, hit your shots, take smart ones, and don't step out of bounds without even being forced to. That's a bad shot, Yovi. Why'd you take it? We haven't scored in the last 2.5 minutes and counting. And the Knicks have the lead. Double screens, Jovanovic wide open. Another miss. This is just killing me inside. And then we get a steal. Grimes right there with it. He's got Duran up ahead. Oh, you buffoon! That's 2 points and a lead right there. Jovanovic attacks over Brunson. Another miss. This is bad. Brunson just waltzes right in on the other end, bucket and foul. You can't be serious with this, dude. This is the exact thing that happened last game. Let somebody else shoot that's not Grimes or Yovi. Please. Pass the ball, Grimes. Jesus Christ almighty. Brunson attacks Liddell. Another foul. Free throws coming up. We can't score. We can't play defense. And we're losing. Again. Grimes gets the handoff. Another three that he just line drives. What is he shooting? What is he shooting? 1 for 6. You're done, man. You might as well be done with this team. I thought you would come back. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this any longer. I'm sorry. He's had the entire half of the season to just get back to where he was. And he just continues to plummet. And it's just costing us game after game. And Jovanovic needs to do something else besides shoot and brick. Because He has put us in this hole too. Oh my God, Grimes. Get the hell off the court. You better be off the court. I'm calling timeout. I've had enough. I've had enough. This dude does not want to be here. Simply put, I'm bringing in Steve Ray. He's been far better. Screw you. Brunson attacks over Anthony. He's got 40. Not that it matters now because you're down by 8. Anthony with a very tough shot. 5-point game again. But you know what? Before they even bring up this goddamn ball up the court, I'm putting somebody else. This is what? Our 4th change on Brunson? Can Steve Ray get a couple of stops on him? Can only hope so. Not going to happen this play, though, as Brunson once again scores on Anthony. 44. What the fuck am I watching? Adele, top of the key. Money. All he does is nail his shots. Jesus Christ, he's been so key to just keeping us in these games. We get blown out probably if he does not hit these shots in all these games that we've been watching. Ray, that is just... Why are you taking that, dude? Why are we all of a sudden taking these dumbass shots? I just don't get where it's coming from. You don't see Ray take those usually, but all of a sudden, 4th quarter comes around and you're losing and he takes it. Like, why? Make it make sense. Liddell has it toilet bowl out. And now Brunson can attack Anthony on the other end. And he missed it, but like I'm not fazed by it. I can't even be happy with a miss now. He's got half of their points. I just can't be happy with it. And we're going to lose probably if nobody else can freaking score. We lob it to Duren. It just ricochets off the rim. We get it back, and Liddell hits another one. The lead's cut in half. 97-94. Why is Grimes at the scorer's table? Brunson missed again. That stop goes to Ray. Back to Liddell. And he steps out. Boyd's back out there guarding Brunson. He's going to have his hands full. Brunson has missed his last couple of shots. That's his first 3 missed stretch all game long. Jovanovic takes a bad step back. Duren cleans it up, though. Big board, 1-point game. But for God's sake, please stop with the contested shots. I don't know what has happened to us, but all of a sudden, that's all we're doing is taking those. Randall blows by Murray. What? And now Murray fouls out. Webb's going to play the rest of the game at power forward. Which means that you're probably going to have a lot more free throws for Randall coming your way. He goes 1 for 2 here. It's still a 2-point lead for New York. Kispert has taken 1 total 3-pointer in this game, and he missed it. Somebody moving off ball or something. Stop. Please don't tell me that he's going to shoot this, man. All right, he scores it. Just no contested jump shots. Layups, you know what? Sure. That's going to happen for the most part. But the contested jumpers, that's where I have a significant problem. We're tied at 98. Can Yovi get a stop on ball here? Yes! Get the lead back, fellas. Come on. It's for the playoff spot. It's our last chance. High ball screen for Boyd. He gets downhill. Back to Duren. He's fouled hard. Another foul on Naz Reid. Duren's got to hit both. His first 2 last time, but the free throws are going to lose us this game. They're going to lose it. 1-point lead. 5 to play. Double screens for Brunson. He waves them off and hits the shot. Jovanovic trying to shake off Brunson. Are we going ISO again here to end the play? Looks like we are. And he's going to draw the foul. You cannot miss either free throw, buddy. All right, DJ. You scored 2 points all half. We need better. First one is good. Second one, money as well. Brunson blows by Boyd. He comes back over and fouled Brunson. Do you see what I mean? We can't get a stop on him at all. He missed a free throw. Who gives a rat's ass? He's got 40 freaking 7 of their 101, and we're tied. Boyd, downhill, laying it in, shaking off Randall. If we can just get 2 stops in a row, I think we can reasonably come out on top. But if we can't get 2 stops in a row, we're going to lose this game for sure. Screen for White. Jovanovic, how do you get cut on that? How? How do you get cut on that? You were around it. You were around the screen. And you still got caught somehow. And of course, White nails it. 104-103. 3.5 to go. Jovanovic steps back. Why are you shooting that? At least Webb is going to do the freaking dirty work for you, man. But DJ has been awful this half. Completely awful. Shot clock's winding down. And, dude, you can't be serious. You can't be real with this crap. Wow. Just wow. Boyd. Double team coming. You have Kispert. Hit this. Yes. Where was that the rest of the ball game? He's the best three-point shooter in the entire league, and that was his first made 3. Christ almighty, pass the ball more, Neptunes. If you want to win this game. Randall can't answer back. This is going to be a nerve-wracking ending, to say the very least. Here comes a handoff. Boyd left open for the triple. He's been great. He's got 27. That makes it a huge 4-point lead, and Brunson finally missed the shot on the move. He's nearing 50, though. I think he's 1 bucket away. A 4-point lead for us. Another handoff to Boyd into a jumper. Missed it this time. That took up almost no time off the clock. Oh no, we got Webb on Brunson, and then Randall leaks inside, and just the mismatch off of a missed shot leads to a bucket again. I just don't understand how it happens on every other play against every team. Duran over a defender, got it. Tough one over Reed. 90 seconds left and counting. We're still up by 4. Playoff spot on the line for both teams. If not, the losing team's year is over. Do you want to win? Brunson says, yes, I do. Jovanovic crosses. Boyd finds him too late. Double team coming. There's Webb. He's got Duran open. He missed the pass. He finds Kispert, though, in the corner. Yes! Do you see what happens when he's open? 52 seconds left. They inbound to Brunson. A stop here might secure the win. We got Boyd on Brunson. He shakes him off via a screen. Brunson's missed the shot. They're going to have to foul us now. Still got to put us here in the bonus. Who do you go to for free throws? Going to be Jovanovic, huh? Interesting idea. They won't even foul, though. They're waiting a while. Now they'll foul after like 5 seconds. First free throw off. Jovanovic, for Pete's sake. You've tried to lose us this game here in the second half. I won't stand for it, and neither will Mac Boyd. He's going to keep you in check. 30 seconds to go. Brunson inside, bucket and foul. That's the one thing you can't do, Boyd. The one thing. The absolute single play you cannot make on the defensive end, and you made it. They've cut our lead in half. And they're going to foul, which I think is the wrong move. I think that's the wrong play to foul. I think you play for the stop and then take a 3 to end it and then hope you just force overtime, but they won't even do that. Knicks have it again. Brunson, pull up 3, and it's good. You can't be serious with this guy. I can't speak. I can't speak. How have we possibly won this game with Jalen Brunson on the other team? I don't know. I simply don't know. We've somehow done it. But he has completely just shattered this defense. No matter who's been on him. Literally no matter who. Every single player has been absolutely diced up. But the game is over, and the Neptunes are going to the playoffs for the first time ever in Virginia Beach history. We're going to be the 8th seed, taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. 121 to 117, your final score. We do come out on top. Took a lot of grit and toughness, especially there in the second half, but we come out on top. Mac Boy leads the way. $55 for Jalen Brunson in the loss. He took 39 shots. The next highest was Randall at 18. The next highest behind him was at 8 for Derek White. How did we just allow 55 points? He made 23 of his 39 shots. You've got to be kidding me, man. That is embarrassing for our defense. But MacBoy had a great day. 29, 4 and 4 to lead the charge. 11 for 14. He was fantastic. Jovanovic was good in the first half. Was completely terrible in the second. At least he had no turnovers though. But he was like 1 for his last 12 shots. Which almost all of those came there in the second half. That was terrible. That was awful. One of his worst games this season. At least he gave us some good stuff there in the first half to help out. Jalen Duren was your player of the game for a very good reason. 19, 20, and 7 with 3 blocks and perfect shooting. You can't ask for more than that. And Cole Anthony supplies 16 points off the bench in 14 minutes. 7 for 9. Thought he was really good. Kispert did pretty much nothing until those last 2 minutes, hitting those clutch threes in that one corner. Liddell continues to hit these contested shots in some pretty high octane moments. So he is proving his worth. Chris Murray wasn't, too good or too bad in this game. I thought he was just a guy that was out there. I think he, definitely had too many fouls called on him. 6 compared to 2 or less for every other player on our team. That did not help out. I thought Webb could have played better, especially with those free throws. But otherwise, I thought he was okay. But Quentin Grimes, man, I'm sorry, but he might be done here. I think he's done. I mean, he's had the entire second half of the season to put together just a couple of good games in a row, and he has completely failed at doing so. I mean, just completely. Like, he had a great start to the season, and then he has just completely dropped off the map since then. 1 for 6 here, 0 for 6 in his last appearance. Before that, 0 for 4, 1 for 6, 3 for 10. I mean, I'm just looking for a stretch of 2-3 games where he's not turning the ball over and bricking all of his shots, and I'm not seeing it here on this list of games. I'm not seeing it because it simply hasn't happened these last 2 to 3, even 4 months. And because of that, he's being taken out of our lineup once again. And we're going into this game against Milwaukee, and Mac Boyd coming out of this game is now fully healthy. So we don't have to worry about the injuries any longer. We just got to worry about the stamina and worry about how many or how long on these certain stretches are, certain guys playing. So I've already gone ahead and I've already benched Quentin Grimes in place of Keon Johnson. And I've given a few more minutes to Jovanovic and a few more to Boyd. And Jovanovic in the middle of these quarters will be playing without Boyd on the court. So trying to separate those two until it is the most important points of the game. The start of the first and third quarters and the end of the fourth, I think, are the most important aspects of the game. And so they're going to be on the court that time. But otherwise, Boyd will be on the court whenever Yovi is not. So we'll have 32 for Yovi, 33 for Boyd. Everybody else will have similar to what we were already doing before. So for now, we're going to stick with this 10-man rotation. But we are going into a series against an incredibly good Milwaukee Bucks team. And we saw this team very recently, just a couple games back, in our second to last game of the season, game 81. And, I mean, look at this roster. They've got Cade Cunningham, Mikal Bridges, Jason Tatum, Leonard Miller, who dropped 20 plus on us last game, DeAndre Ayton, who was fantastic against us too, with Moses Moody and Javon Carter off the bench. This is a pretty good team. Their depth is not as good as ours, but when you take out Quentin Grimes because of poor play, it might as well be as good as ours. So the bench has to really come through and do better in this game, or in this series as a whole. And as a defense, where the hell do you start? You've got 5 guys, and I mean, yeah, 5 guys that you couldn't guard at all last game. We didn't force any stops on any of these guys, really. It's just about, I'm not sure what it's about, but you got to find some way to stop Cunningham or Tatum or even Miller and force the ball to somebody else. But with this starting 5, I'm not sure there is a player that you want to have the ball in their hands, given how good all these guys are against the guys that we have, and they're also bigger as well. Cade Cunningham is 6'7" as a point guard. Their shortest guy is Bridges at 6'6". Miller is 6'10". Tatum is what, 6'9", 6'8"? Yeah. Our shortest guy is Yovi at what? I think he's 6'3", right? 6'1". He's 6'1". So just a mismatch galore on him. I'm not sure how we can handle that. We have to hope that Jovanovic can just score and outproduce whoever he has to cover, which that's a pretty tall ask because Cunningham is a pretty damn good defender. So it's going to be a tough series for us, but we knew that coming in as the 8th seed. But here we are. It's like the Pacers, the Magic, the Raptors, Portland, and OKC all win their games. So pretty much the top seed has won every game thus far in these first handful of games in this playoff bracket. But we still have to play ours. And let me know what you guys want to see in the comments down below in terms of how the playoffs unfold. Do you want 2 parts? Do you want 3 parts? Do you want 1 part? Do you want a couple of different halves of different games that we jump into and then 1 full game that we jump into to try and get as much action as possible and not have to sim as much? I'm not really sure how to do it, but I always value y'all's feedback, as is evident in this episode. So yeah, please comment down below and like and subscribe. It goes a long way. And we'll see you guys next time to start our very first playoff series against Milwaukee.